Detroit.
We're Kimball, we're from Detroit. We love this city. We love being part of this music scene. We're gonna play a song for you called Hollow.
Got a letter and I'll set it on fire tonight.
I'm Brody, I play drums.
Emily, and I do vocals.
I'm Austin, and I sing and play guitar.
I'm Jack, and I play guitar.
One of the really cool things about being a musician in this area, specifically around Detroit, is there's just a ton of fantastic, really generous artists that are really willing to collaborate and work with you and take you under their wings, and really the networking here is kind of ridiculous. I mean, there's been so many opportunities that have been handed to us just based off of friendships with people who are just incredible local musicians. It's just really encouraging because they're always loving and supporting both you and your music and tons of bands in the area.
There's so many bands in Detroit, and just like you were saying, the community and everyone just really supports each other, and everyone has a genuine interest in where you're going as a band, where you're going as an artist, and everyone's just really supporting that and trying to push you as an artist. You know, just the community of all of that is really incredible.
Said and done. I'm so ready for what's said and done.
Our songwriting process, we kind of all have our own pieces, and then we could like come together and have nights where we just songwrite and play around with stuff. And it's like, you know, I'll have one idea, and then he'll have one, and he'll have one, and he'll have one, and then 4 different pieces kind of come together into one thing, and I don't know, it kind of turns into something that I don't think any of us envisioned when we first had thought of it. It becomes a Kimball thing instead of just an Emily thing or an Austin thing or a Brody thing or a Jack thing.
But I'm so ready for what's said and done.
We're going to start really focusing on creating one voice with each other, because I think like there are a lot of bands that have that, but I can only think of a few that like really own it, you know. And we just want to be able to, because I think that's a huge benefit to have 2 lead vocalists.
It's really important to us that we are vulnerable in our music, so a lot of like the lyrics that we write come from places of like stuff that we've experienced, and we know that people in the crowd can probably relate to that. But yeah, I think that there's a lot of things that we, you know, just collectively hold as valuable, and we try to incorporate that into our music. And I know, at least for me, that that's like a really important aspect of what we do. So
I think it's really interesting too, because I think the whole entertainment aspect of music and music for the sake of music kind of feeds into that, because a lot of people, I think, in a crowd kind of seek that and want that originally, and then when you give them something that's entertaining, that's musically appealing, that, you know, really is just something they want to be a part of and listen to, and then you invite them into this deeper place afterward, it's like, here's a taste, and look at how much more there is for you. And I think that's a really cool thing that we do well too, because we come with the mindset of we need to be performers, we need to be musicians who both create something that people will like and listen to, but we also want to send a message with that. So it's kind of using that entertainment as a platform to even elevate what we say and the message that we want to convey to a higher level.
like just a point that is on my heart too is like I think it's a privilege to have the ability to perform in front of people and to have that voice, whether it's musically or like speaking or whatever, but we have a voice and it's a privilege that we have it. And I think that it would be for nothing if we weren't using it to lift up voices that don't also have that privilege.
Yeah, no matter what we have individually to aspire to communicate, what's fundamentally similar is the experience of engagement, whether it be just simply through listening to music or watching a performance. It isn't particularly successful or fulfilling entirely if it's what we create and what we display is just for ourselves, or if it's totally geared to other people's interests. It's something that has to be shared between us. And that's what drives us inherently, and we don't have to talk about it or understand it. That's something we feel together, and you get the most out of it from that experience of exchanging with other people.
Yeah. Even with each other on stage, like, I mean, we're just all really, really close friends. So like on the stage, like, I feel like we see and feel a different side of us every time.
Yeah,
Like we'll look to each other and we just like, at least like I feel this, I just get like this burning and excitement and love for everyone on stage. And like, so it's definitely with the crowd, but it's also with each other, you know. It just feels, every show feels a little different when you interact with your bandmate.
I'm so ready for what's said and done. I'm so ready for what's said and done.